Hello everyone and welcome to the reading for the week of June the 12th, 2023. I was going to say 1991. I don't know where that came from. How bizarre. Anyway, it's not 1991, it's 2023. And we're doing all 12 signs today. That's right. Week ahead for all 12 signs. We've got timestamps in the description box below, as well as the first pinned comment if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, I'd love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It does help support the channel, so I would greatly appreciate that. So, check out your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, all the signs, because you never know what's going to resonate for you. All right, let's get into it. Capricorn, first reading. Let's check it out. What do we got? Okay. Oh, is that? See, I need my glasses. I really do. I need my glasses when I'm doing my readings because I can't always read what's on the cards. You'd think I'd learn my lesson. I can't tell if that's a 5 or an 8. Oh, it'd be a 5. All right. So, first card up, we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So, at the beginning of the week, this is your energy. 5 of Cups is saying, there was a disappointment in the past, okay? Something that you were kind of like disappointed about because it's like you were focused on the wrong thing, okay? You were focusing on what wasn't working instead of what was working. That kind of energy was taking over. As we go through the week, your energy is the High Priestess, which is fantastic. This is you starting to recognize and realize where it is that you should be focusing. High Priestess is about intuition and gut feeling, right? So I think you're going to start getting some signs through the week to say, hey, stop looking over there and start looking over here. And by the end of the week, we've got the 4 of Wands. This is like happy life. It's a card for celebration. It's things going really well. Usually around home life or a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a bigger, not situation, that's not the right word. Concept, I guess. So it could be things like buying a new home or getting engaged or getting married. Could be some of those big things, but it doesn't have to be, right? It's just that satisfaction and contentment, but it is usually around the home life, okay? Now let's look at our oracle cards under the 5 of Cups. We have Forest Temple, Enlightenment. That's right. You finally realize, oh, looking at the wrong stuff. I got to stop looking over there. I got to start looking over here. Under the High Priestess, we have card of leadership. Yeah, that's right. You're not going to move ahead. You're not going to rise to the top unless you start focusing on what's working and letting go of what doesn't. That's what a good leader does, right? It's one of the traits of a good leader. You don't keep doing the same thing over and over if it's not working. You look for a new solution. And for the 4 of Wands, this is really nice. By the end of the week, the card that came out is trust. Trust in things working out. Trust in things working in your favor. Trust in yourself, right? Trust in the process. There's a lot of trust that needs to happen here by the end of the week. And I think that's where you're going to get when you listen to your gut, right? And you start seeing things flowing and moving according to those gut feelings, that is going to help you trust even more, because it's like, oh, I put my faith in my gut feeling, and I put my faith in my inner knowing and whatnot, and look at this, things are working out. You know, now I'm able to trust myself, and when I have those gut feelings, I know that I can trust it. I know that I'm okay going forward. Regardless, it looks like the outcome by the end of the week is nice for you, Capricorn. Glad to see that. So good luck with the week. On to Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. The week of June the 12th. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. All right, check this out. At the beginning of the week, we have the Justice card. So the hammer comes down, Okay, the hammer comes down on something, whatever the situation is, take it to suit whatever's going on in your life, but a decision is made. Okay, this decision is sparking something that's happening throughout the week around a person who has this Queen of Swords energy. I don't think it's you. It could be, but I don't think it is. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, the energy through the week is like, okay, let me talk about the Queen of Swords upright for a second. Queen of Swords upright, no nonsense. She's all about integrity and truth and ethics. She's a planner. She's a thinker. She's smart. She's intelligence, right? Very much a great leader in that capacity, but in the reverse position, not so much. It's this energy like the Justice card is here. It's almost like it's calling someone out on their BS, okay? It's calling someone out on their nonsense. It's calling someone out on not being forthcoming. It's calling someone out on being deceitful, really, right? Not being on the up and up. I don't feel like it's you. It could be because sometimes the situation reverses, but this is somebody that gets called out this week. Okay. You're going to know who it is as soon as it happens. Or if you're already seeing this Justice card, energy in progress, you can probably peg who it's going to be. By the end of the week, though, it's looking good for you because we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's an offer or an opportunity coming to you. Probably an opportunity. It's an opportunity. That's an opportunity and an offer. Oh, I like that word, opportunity. An opportunity is coming to you. I love that. Yeah, and it's probably stemming from whatever this whole Justice card thing is, right? So I'm getting your oracle cards now. Let's see what this is about even more. Okay, under the Justice card, we have expansion. So this is around something that you're trying to move forward, or you're trying to grow, or you're trying to get a foothold in, right? So it could be around a legal issue, like trying to get permission to do something, you know what I mean? So that you can expand, so that you can move forward. And this, under the Queen of Swords, we got trust. Can you trust this person? Because like I said, it sounds like things are shady. I'm going to throw out a caveat. Unless the appearance is that they've done a dirty deed, okay? Dirt cheap, ACDC. Anyway, maybe it seems like they've done something dirty, but then it turns out that they didn't, okay? So just keep that in mind. Don't be too quick to judge because things could turn around. That could be the opportunity at the end of the week. Speaking of the opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, under that card, we have healing. So maybe you and the Queen of Swords, you make nice and you go, you know what? Okay, let's work together. Two heads are better than one. Now that the air is cleared, we can actually work together quite well. So the healing card is here to say, you know what? The past is in the past. Leave it behind and just move forward. Right? If that's what needs to happen with you and this Queen of Swords, okay? So, regardless, by the end of the week, it looks like there's a nice opportunity coming your way. So, good luck, Aquarius, for you, with you, and your opportunity. Sorry, I can't stop saying that word because it's making me laugh. Oh my God. So now I'm going to have to remember that opportunity was from the Aries, listen to me, Aquarius reading. So if I reference it through the rest of the reading and people haven't watched the Aquarius portion, they'll be like, what is she talking about? Opportunity. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity card. Too funny. On to Pisces. So Pisces, let's see what's going on for you this week. Oh, okay. I'm digging it. Let's get your oracle cards. Oh, let's take that guy. We're going to start there. Wow. Okay. This is really interesting. At the beginning of the week, you're the Knight of Wands, okay? You're like, yeah, whatever this is, whatever the situation is, you're like, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's move forward. You're all raring to go. But as we go through the week, we've got the Two of Swords, and this is a card of indecision. You come up against something and you pull in the reins. You're like, whoa, hang on a second. Not quite sure what to do here. But by the end of the week, your energy is the Knight of Swords. So this is moving forward with a plan. Not that the Knight of Wands energy, it's not like you maybe didn't have a plan, but maybe you didn't have the best plan. With the Knight of Swords energy, this means you've gone back and you've been able to tweak the plan, find the pitfalls and the missing links in the chain and that kind of stuff, and then able to move forward, which is nice. I love the energy of this week for you, especially with the cards that support them. Under the Knight of Wands, we got the card of Courage. This is do it. This is something that you've wanted to do and you're finally moving forward with. And if you have been already moving forward, you're starting to get traction, okay? So that's why the Courage card has come out for that. I like that combination together. Now, the Two of Swords, the card that came out under it is Protection. So that indecision, that having to put the brakes on and look at stuff, right? This is like this. It's like a divine detour. Sometimes things happen and crop up for a reason, and it's because you might have been headed down a road that wasn't good for you. I see this as divine intervention. So that's the reason why this has come up. Like you're like, whoa, we gotta stop and look at this, right? Now your Knight of Swords energy by the end of the week, we've got Strength. This is the Ancient Oak, right? Ancient Oak Spirit is talking about strength. So whatever, what's the word I'm looking for? Tweaks and changes you've had to make, whatever you've had to adjust, right? Things are okay. It might feel uncomfortable, which is why the Strength card is here, but you know you've made a good plan. You know that you're okay because it's under the Knight of Swords energy. So you've tweaked the plan. You should have that confidence and that reassurance that you're okay to move forward now. So great cards, great reading for you, Pisces. I really like it. Yeah, so there's a little blip on the radar this week. No big deal. That's okay, because you know what? You are the Knight of Swords by the end of the week, and you know how to move forward. So good luck. I hope this all works out. Let me know what this is all about, because very curious. I really like the flow of the energy, even with that little stop in the middle, because like I said, when it's divine intervention and you got spirit helping you out, yeah, you can't go wrong. So good luck. And now, oh, what am I doing? I'm just doing something weird with the cards there. Moving on to Aries. Card just flipped right out for you. Ooh, okay. Let's see how this is moving and grooving. Okay. I like it so far. Let's see what your oracle cards are. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Some serious energy. It's good though. Feels good. First card up, we have the World. So at the beginning of the week, a cycle ends. Something is ending or something has just ended. So usually that means time to move on to the next thing, or it's the ending is allowing something new to come in. And through the week, the card that come in, oh my God, I can't talk. The card that you got is the Page of Swords. This is news coming in, information coming into you, because the pages are messengers. So what news is coming in? Well, it's news that has got you thinking, because by the end of the week, your energy is the Hangman, and this is looking at things from a different perspective. So this thing that ended, it feels like you're in, well, I know it is based on the cards, you're in that transition period. So the thing ended, but the new thing hasn't started, okay? And it's not going to start until you get to that Hangman energy of looking at things differently. I say this because of the oracle cards too. Under the World, we have Wisdom, Owl Spirit. This is taking the experiences that you have, right? Taking your experiences and pulling out all the good stuff that's going to serve you and help you on your next journey and taking it with you. The wisdom is knowing what to do based on your experience. That combination is really nice, actually, of the World and that Wisdom card. Then when we look at the Page of Swords, so this is the news coming in, we have butterfly spirit. Transformation. There is a change coming. It's not just that something has ended, but there is a change that has to happen on top of that, okay, in order to move forward. I think with this change, this is what's putting you in that hangman energy by the end of the week, because it's like, okay, this is things are now different, or I am now different, or both are different. With that transformation card, it's like, okay, I'm not sure what to do with this going forward because it's unfamiliar. That's why you need to look at it from a different perspective. And under the Hanged Man, we have renewal. So you've got transformation and then renewal. So the transformation happens. Now this is like, remember how I said with the Wisdom card and the World together, it's like taking that knowledge and bringing it forward. As the transformation was happening, and you're like, I'm not sure what to take, or what I think I want to take forward. I don't know if it's going to work. The renewal card is saying it's okay because everything is going to change. So pull from the past whatever you want as you are seeing the steps to move forward. I hope this makes sense, because it's funny when the messages come through, it's hard to translate. Sometimes it's really hard to translate from the call it a download, right? That channel that's coming in into words, because you get themes, right? It's not necessarily like a complete, oh, what did I do with the cards? Just had my cards all wonky, sorry. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, because yeah, like you get themes, and this one there was so much coming through, but I've only got so much time to unpack it. So I hope that made sense for you, right? Aries, right? Did I just do Aries? That was Aries. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, what is going on with me today? Well, Aries, good luck. All right. Taurus, let's see what's happening for you. Oh, ooh, okay. That's some interesting energy. I want to see what the oracle cards bring. Okay. Interesting. Let's talk about your cards. The beginning of the week, you've got the Death card. Something is ending. Something's ending, something new is beginning. Or something is ending, so something new can begin. Not a bad thing. As you go through the week, though, your energy is the King of Wands. Now, normally, if it's upright, this is bossing up. This is a leader. This is getting stuff done. There's a delay. There's like the want to move forward, the want to move ahead, but it's just not happening. And by the end of the week, we've got the King of Swords in reverse. So it's like, because kings are leadership cards, right? So you've got two kings in a row. You're going from wands to swords. So this is action to planning instead of the other way around. But because your kings are in the reverse, it's saying there's a lull, there's a stall, right? So as this thing has ended, the new beginning hasn't started yet because it can't. It's not quite ready. With those king energies, it's still working on things and pulling it together. So when we look at the oracle cards, under the Death card, we have joy. This is beautiful with hummingbird spirit. So this is a good thing, right? You're happy it's ended. You're happy that things are able to move forward, right? Even though it's not moving forward quickly, the thing that is ended is a good thing, and you are happy about this. When we look under the King of Wands, the card we have is butterfly spirit. We have transformation. There is something that needs to change. So you have death and then you have transformation. It's like death and rebirth. It's the same thing. Things have to change within you. It's not around you, it's about you. Things have to change within you before you can move ahead. The change is around that King of Wands energy. It's that leadership card. Taurus, not that you're not a leader. You absolutely are. But the persona, right? The traits of the King of Wands are not innate to you, Taurus, because you're an earth sign and the King of Wands is a fire sign. You need to embody that energy. That's the transformation piece. It's not being inauthentic either. I'm not saying that, but sometimes you have to, you kind of have to tweak how you look at things and your own views and ways of doing and seeing things, so that things can move along. Everything can't always stay the same or the way you want it to. And Taurus, I know, Taurus is very much not a fan of change, but it's got to happen. And because you're happy about this change with the Death card, everything else that follows suit, you should be happy about as well, even if it feels uncomfortable. Under the King of Swords, we got the Purity card. This is cleaning things up. This is making sure that, much like with the King of Wands energy, you are also not normally in tune with the King of Swords energy either, because it's an air sign, not innate to you. Another thing, and not that you're not a planner and a thinker and intelligent like the King of Swords, but that's where they live. That's the house they live in, right? So this is a little bit different for you. So as this transformation is happening, you need to make sure that everything you're doing and everything that you're bringing into this, you have vetted, not just from the perspective of how you would normally see things and do things, but from the perspective of the King of Wands. We'll turn him upright. And from the King of Swords, we'll turn him upright. You are naturally the King of Pentacles, which isn't on the board, but that's who you are. All you're missing is the King of Cups, right? And then you would be the Emperor. This is where you're headed. You're headed towards leadership. But these things have to happen. I'm glad to see that you're okay with this Death card change, but the transformation, not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little painful for you. But, oh my gosh, seriously, heading towards Emperor energy. That's what I'm getting. That's why those two kings are in reverse. You're there, and you're gonna know you're there. I'm gonna tell you. You will know that you've hit that Emperor energy, that culmination of the energy of all four kings, right? Of all four suits, when everything feels good. That's your King of Cups that you're missing. It feels good. It feels aligned. You are happy. That emotional stability and security and maturity just pulls everything together. Once you have that, you've made it. So, wow, Taurus, that was a little extra for you, but this is where you're going. So, congratulations. I'm not even going to wish you luck. Well, I will anyway. Good luck this week. But yeah, you're starting, and a big part of it is about this change. So, very exciting. Time for Gemini. Gemini, what we got? Wow, look at this. Oh, okay. We're going to read you a little bit different. I'm going to show you all three cards, and I'm going to pull the oracle cards later. Because, watch. First card up, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Then we have the World. Then we have the King of Cups in reverse. We've got the World in the middle, okay, this week. In the middle, which is an ending. It's the ending of a cycle. It's flanked by the Queen and the King of Cups. This is a power couple. And they're in the reverse. They're not happy, okay? This is not a bad thing. This isn't bad, okay? This ending, okay, let me back up for a second. The ending of the cycle that's going to happen this week, this could be a breakup. This could be a parting of ways, okay? This doesn't have to be a romantic reading, but I think it is because we got the power couple and they're not happy. It could be a breakup, or it could be, let's wipe the slate clean. You know what the cycle is that's ending? However things were working in the past, we're done. It's not working. Neither of us is happy. You either part ways or you figure it out. That's what the energy is this week. Parting ways or figuring it out. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to read the three oracle cards because I just changed the whole style of reading because of how those cards came out. We've got manifesting dreams. We've got focus, and we've got chaos. Y'all need to figure out what you want. Y'all need to figure out what you want. Okay. That's the chaos. That's where you guys are right now. It's like shit's all over the place. I don't know what's going on with you, but when I say chaos, and maybe it's just one, what's the word I'm looking at? Oh, yes. You know what this is? This is not your whole relationship. It is one facet where you're like, holy crap. Like this one, maybe things are good in other places. Maybe things are not good in other places within your relationship. But in one particular area, it's fucked. Okay. Chaos where you're both, it's driving you both crazy, which is why you're to the brink of, well, let's just break up. No, you do have the option to figure it out. What you need to do is focus. You both need to focus your attention on the one thing, not all 10 things. Okay. Because what happens is when emotions are running high, and these are cups, it's emotion. When emotions are running high, okay? When emotions are running high and you have 10 things, okay? And what thing number 4 is the thing that's driving you all crazy. So you're bickering about thing number 4 and you're bitching and complaining and you're like at each other and stuff. And then all of a sudden you start, oh yeah, well look at number 5. You know what you did here? Oh yeah, number 1, look what you do over here. No. Stop. Put the brakes on. Never mind number 5 and 6 and 9. Number 4. That's where you need to focus. Listen, my voice is going up. My emotions are running high for you. Holy shit, Gemini. Man, listen to Nancy. Holy crap. Focus on number 4. Focus on the issue. Don't start spreading out to other stuff. No, don't do that. Focus on the one thing. That's what you need to do. And that's why we have the manifesting dreams here. Here's the key. Here's the key. If you keep your focus to the one thing and you figure that out, what if you figure that one thing out? Then it's positive. What happens? All the other things in number 5, number 4, that 6, whatever, that you might have started bickering about, now the positive ripple effect goes out to all the other numbers, goes out to all the other things, right? This is how you manifest the dream, which is y'all staying together, you all working together, and y'all being happy and tickety-boo. Okay, that's manifesting the dream. Everyone gets what they want. Queen gets it, king gets it, kids, dog, co-workers, parents, everybody gets it, right? But the focus card, that's it. I'm telling you, you have to focus only on the thing that's driving you crazy. Only that. Do not let the tentacles start going out. The roots underground start going to the other things and starting to mess around with that. No, Gemini. No. No, honey. Not going to work. If you focus, you can save this. Keep it to the one thing and then watch the magic happen. Then watch the magic happen as things start getting better all the way across. If you focus on that one chaotic bit. So, good luck with this. Now, listen. I always ask for people to comment because I love hearing what's going on. Gemini, if there are any of you out there who this resonates with, you gotta tell me. You gotta let me know because this is some intense stuff. Nelly, good luck this week and let me know how it goes. Cancer, time for you. What do we got? Okay. Okay. No, I want to get your oracle cards. Sometimes I get the oracle cards after. Sometimes I get them before. I'm going to take them out now. Okay. I like it. I think I like this. Could be a couple change in plans for you. Check it out. At the beginning of the week, we have the Hangman, but in the reverse. So what this is telling me is at the beginning of the week, there is a specific area of life or a situation that's happening where you're needing to change your perspective. You're needing to change your outlook. You're needing to change your expectations. Okay, this is really important. We'll get to that in a minute. When we look at the other cards, I'm saying this because as you go through the week, the Judgment card comes because it's an aha moment, light bulb moment. You realize or recognize something. You're like, oh, I didn't notice that before. Because you needed to shift your focus. You needed to change that, how you were looking at a situation. And I'm saying this because by the end of the week, we have the Three of Wands and it's in the reverse. Now the Three of Wands, it's a beautiful card. For those of you who don't know, it's my favorite card in the tarot. Okay, the Three of Wands. This is a card about your ships coming in. Everything you want is coming to you. What you put out to the universe is coming back to you. Because this is in the reverse, what I'm getting is that it's not that it's not coming or you're not getting what you want. You're changing the idea of what you want. What you were putting out before, like, oh, this is what I want, this is what I want, over and over again. Same thing. This is what I want. Yeah, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. By the end of the week, with that Hangman energy and that Judgment card call to action, it is actually getting you to think about, do I really want that thing? Do I really want that thing, or do I want to change what I'm chasing after that dream I'm chasing? Under the Hanged Man, we have the card of knowledge. This is air spirit. The knowledge is here because it feels like, okay, when I talk about knowledge, I talk about knowledge being experiences, okay? Things that you've collected along the way of life, okay? And this is what makes you intelligent. This is what makes you smart. This is what makes you able to make the right decisions, okay? But this knowledge card coupled with the Hangman in reverse is saying, it's like, you think you know what's going to work. You think you know what's going to make this Three of Wands dream of yours, this thing, come to fruition and work out, and it's not working. That's why through the week, when the light bulb goes off, this is what facilitates the change. That's the catalyst. And the card that came out under that Judgment card is flow. Go with the flow. Start watching where things start moving. I'm not saying push them that way, but just step back for a second and go, okay, I see, I understand, and I see now that the light bulb has gone off. Let's see where this is headed. And then you can take it and run with it. As you decide to take it and run with it, this is what's changing, right? Your Three of Wands going, oh my gosh, what I wanted, even at the beginning of the week, is now changing. It's shifting. I'm not saying it has to be a complete 180 from one pole to the other, but it's definitely a change. It's not exactly what you had anticipated or thought about. And under that Three of Wands, we have Starry Night. This is acceptance. The acceptance card is going, okay, I understand what I wanted before. It's not right. It's not going to flow. It doesn't work. Let's go on a different course. Let's change trajectory. And you're okay with that. That's why the acceptance card is here. If you're not okay with it, then Cancer, what I would say is maybe take stock again. Okay? Take stock again and look at everything from a new lens perspective, Hangman energy, right? Look at things from a different perspective and multiple different perspectives if you need to, because maybe that's what's going to give you that perspective that you need from the angle of, okay, I don't know that I'm totally cool with this, right? Yeah, I get the light bulb moment. I understand maybe my Three of Wands isn't going to pan out the way I want it to, but you know what? It's okay, because if you look at things from that different perspective, then what happens is the flow is going to happen so much easier and gentler, right? It's like, swimming downstream instead of swimming upstream is how that's going to feel for you. So good luck with everything, Cancer. I hope it all goes well. Now, a little drink before we continue on. Leo, let's see what your week ahead has in store for you. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll get the Oracle cards after. At the beginning of the week, we have the Page of Cups, but it's in the reverse. It feels like you've been waiting on some news, and you still are. You're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for an answer. You're waiting for a call. You're waiting for a response. It's not coming. And it's driving you crazy. You're like, come on. As we go through the week, we have the Strength card. This is you, but it's funny because the Strength card is saying, have patience. Have patience. Hold fast, okay? I know it's annoying, but the Strength card, it's less about courage and more about the strength to not lose your shit. You know what I'm saying? But by the end of the week, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, what was that word I used? I made up a new word. Oh my God. On the Aquarius reading, go watch the Aquarius reading. It's pretty funny. Everyone should watch Aquarius this month because it's pretty funny. Hang on. Ace, opportunity and offer. Opportunity. I made up a new word. Ace of Pentacles is about opportunity. So Ace of Pentacles, by the end of the week, is saying you've got an opportunity or offer coming to you. Hence, opportunity. Anyway, so Ace of Pentacles, it looks like something is finally coming. You finally get an answer. You finally get a phone call, an email, a text, whatever, about this thing that you've been waiting on. And it seems to be good because we've got our Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it is good. Okay. Now, to drive home this point, under the Page of Cups, we have wisdom. Okay. Wisdom is, in this case, it's saying be patient. You know that things don't always happen in the timing you want to. This ain't your first rodeo. This is not your first time around the block. Okay. So the wisdom card is here to say, chill. Just chill. Bide your time. Bide your passion, as my sister would say. My sister Lou, that's her line. Bide your passion, right? And you will get there. Under the Strength card, we have the Leadership card. Oh my goodness. And the Strength is about have the strength to just ride it out, right? That's what a leader does too. A leader knows when to act and when to wait, when to stand still, when it's time for inaction. And this is the time for you this week. That's why you've got to be patient. Under that Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity, right? We have the Wild Rose Fairy, and this is love. So it could be a relationship that's coming towards you. Maybe you asked someone out and you're waiting for them to get back to you and you're like, come on, just tell me, right? Either way. Or it could be that this opportunity that comes to you is just amazing. It's amazing. It feels good. It looks good. And it feels good to me. I really like this Ace of Pentacles card because look at this girl. It's like walking down a corridor of like the pillars. It's walking through a gateway, right? Walking through a portal. And she's walking towards this nice bright light, right? It's walking towards something beautiful and bright and sparkly. Hopefully it's not fool's gold, right? And I don't think it is because we've got the love card. So things are heading in a good direction, right, Leo? But patience is a virtue, my friend. So be patient and good luck this week. All right. Wow. We're just trucking right along here, everyone. Okay. So, cards falling all over the place. Did Leo. Who moving on to now? Leo. Virgo. Your turn to see what's up for you the week of June 12th. Wow, we're almost halfway through June. That's kind of crazy. Cards are flying everywhere. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're going to get your oracle cards too. Then we're going to talk about this. Huh. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is really good. Okay. So first card up. We have the Ace of Swords, but it's in the reverse. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on a decision. You're waiting on a green light, okay, to move ahead. Ace of Swords is quite often, it's a yes card. It's a go card. It's a let's do it card, right? It's also the Sword of Truth. I'm not feeling that for you in this reading though, but it's let's go. Okay, I'm going to do your reading a little bit different. We're going to do the two cards together. And under that, we have activation, right? You're just waiting. It's like, let me know when I can take my foot off the brake and put it on the gas. Let me know when I can push the button. Let me know when I can pull the trigger kind of thing, right? So I think you're being pretty patient about this though, Virgo. This is good. Oh, you know why? Haha. As you're watch this. As you're going through the week, you know what you do? You're like, okay, I gotta wait for this thing. I'm gonna go organize something. Yeah, so Virgo. So I say this because the card that comes out for the energy during the week is the Hermit, which is you, Virgo. It's a card of Virgo. Hermit, but in the reverse. Okay. So you're like, okay, normally I'd be trucking along and I'd be doing my thing and I'd be taking care of business, right? But you can't yet. So you know what? Take care of business in other ways. Chop wood, carry water. That, you know what? That should be a mantra. That should be a tagline for Virgo. Chop wood, carry water. You're doers. You get stuff done. Tasks are not left, right? Tasks are not left. You make the bed. You do the laundry. Oh, that thing is there. You pick it up. You put it away. You're a mover, right? So where this Hermit card normally would be about going within and it's like introspective and all this stuff, this is you. This is just you. This is how you are operating through the week. And under that Hermit card, we have purity. You're making space. You're making room for when you're ready to move and when you're ready to go and when you get the green light. You're just making space. You're getting things ready and you're just moving along, tickety-boo, until that happens. And by the end of the week, I think it's go time because we got the Fool. I love it. The Fool is a new beginning. It's a new journey. It's let's go. And it's lighthearted and it feels good, right? And this is where you're at by the end of the week. And under that Fool card, we have success. What? Beautiful combination. You're golden and you're good to go. And you are on your way, my friend. Wow. I love this. I love this. And you know what, Virgo, like you can be so patient sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. I think as long as you're kept busy and as long as you're kept in the loop, it's like, okay, fine. You know, fine. I'm going to do me. You do you, boo, right? While you're waiting. And then it comes and it feels so good, right? Once that Fool card energy kicks in and coupled with the Success card, you're golden, my friends. You are golden. So good luck this week. Ooh, itchy head. Itchy head. Maybe I have bugs. Maybe I have lice. I don't have lice. I promise I don't have lice. I've never had lice. How weird is that, right? 53 years. No lice. That's right. 0 lice in my head. I don't know why I'm talking about lice. Whatever. What is with me today? I am so goofy. I'm so goofy. If you're watching the whole video, you're probably like, lady, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with my hair? Is it doesn't want to behave? Okay, never mind about my lice in my hair. My lack of lice in my hair. Libra. Libra, honey, how are ya? How's it going? Let's see what your week is looking like. Man, I got recurring themes coming up. Oh, I kind of like this, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to pull your oracle cards, too. Let's get your oracle cards now as well. Let's do it. Ooh. Ooh. You're on fire. You are on fire. Well, you're trying to be on fire. I say this because the beginning of the week, we got the Knight of Wands, but it's in reverse. You're raring to go, but you can't. You're not quite ready. I'm going to read the oracle card with, I like the way I did this, actually. I think I just did it with Virgo. Okay. You're raring to go. And under the Knight of Wands, the card is Eagle Spirit and it's freedom. You really are raring to go. Let's move. Like, you know, the cord is cut and the shackles are off. You're like, come on, let's move forward. You are anxious to get moving because whatever this thing is that you're working on, it's all about the freedom, baby. And then as we look at the energy through the week, we have the Hanged Man. This is about looking at things from a different perspective, okay? And I think that's why things aren't quite moving with this Knight of Wands energy, okay? It's not quite moving because you've got to switch things up. You've got to change gears in order for that to happen. And under the Hanged Man, we have the card of energy, which is, okay, we know you're raring to go. We know that you're ready, but I'm feeling the energy in both ways, sort of that like spiritual energy, like energetically, things aren't ready to move yet. You're going to have to wait. Who just had, oh, Leo, I think, had a similar reading. So if you have strong Leo in your chart, you might want to check them out, or check it out anyway. It might resonate with you as well. And also energy as in physical energy and stamina and stuff, not quite ready, not quite there. But I think this is what you're working on through the week, or need to work on through the week. But it's changing trajectory, or changing perception, or changing how you look at things. That's why we have the Hanged Man. And then by the end of the week, we've got the Eight of Wands. It's news coming in and things moving. Yeah, your foot's off the gas. Okay? And under the Eight of Wands, the card that came out is purification. Here's the thing. You really need to make sure that you do not move forward unless you have dotted the I's and crossed the T's. That's purification, is making sure everything is tickety-boo. Everything is perfect. Perfect, right? Everything's done. You are really ready. And here's the thing. You will know if everything is all cleansed and great and feeling awesome and ready. You'll feel it energetically. It's not just about, trying to put your foot on the gas and the car doesn't go forward because it has no energy because you didn't put any gas in the tank, right? You'll know that. That's very obvious. But also, if the energy, spiritual, energetic, around you energy is feeling off, you're going to know it's not the right time. But if the energy is feeling good, the good vibes, the positive vibes are there, you've done that purification. You've done that, and that Eight of Wands energy can move you forward. That Eight of Wands action, that Eight of Wands communication. Then you'll know you're good to go. So Libra, this is good. Like, the energy of this feels really good. I just said energy, and look, it's on my split. The energy feels really good for you. But again, it's about perspective, right? You got to make sure that everything is ready to go from an energetic perspective. Like I said, before you take the foot off the brake and put it on the gas pedal. So good luck this week. Okay. Scorpio. How are you, Scorpio? Let's see what your week's looking like. Okay. Oh. Okay. Huh. This is fascinating. Let's get your oracle cards. Yeah, this could go so many ways. Yeah. Yeah. Again. Huh. It just came up for Libra in the same spot. It's come up in a few readings. Okay. Oh my gosh. I like this. Check this out. The first card up, we have the World, but it's in the reverse. So this is like a cycle needs to end, but it's not ending yet. It's not done. Not quite done. We'll do the tarot. And through the week, the energy we have is the Fool. New journey, new beginning, new project, new something, a new start of some sort. That feels really good, right? I love the Fool card. I love the energy of it. But by the end of the week, we have the Six of Wands, which normally this is a victory card. It means you're moving. You're there. You're done. You're doing your thing. You started and it's going well. But this is in the reverse. It's not quite there. It's not quite taken off. Why is that, right? When we look at the oracle cards, under the World, we have enlightenment. There is something, this thing is not quite ending. Feels like, okay, it's not that something didn't end, okay? It ended because we got the World in reverse, right? We got the World in reverse saying, yes, this ending happened, but there's something that's missing. That's why the Enlightenment card is here. There is a piece, there is a thing, there is a portion that has to be illuminated so that it can be taken care of, so that it also can end, it also can complete. Because if it doesn't, that new thing can't move forward. That new thing of the Fool card, as we go through the week, You know what came out under it? New beginnings. Under the Fool card. This new beginning has to happen, but it can't until you, that one thing. And that is what is impeding this progress of the Six of Wands. You have to go back and you have to scrub it clean. This thing, this world card ending. And I say this because under the Six of Wands, we have purification. Until this purification of that world card ending happens, until you go back and clean up, tie up loose ends, clean up the last little bit, right? Clean up those last little bits. It's not going to move forward. Once you do this with the purification card, that's when you're going to see the Six of Wands look like this, upright. That's when you're going to see the success. But right now it's looking like this. So it's actually cool because it gives you a heads up now to say, okay, as the thing is ending, do your scrubbing now. Scrub it up now, right? Because otherwise by the end of the week, the ending or the victory of that Six of Wands, as you move on to the new thing, it's not going to work. It's not going to pan out like you expected because you didn't clean up this thing. So, it's a good thing about tarot. It can give you some foresight just to go, hey, this is how things could unfold. So if you want them to unfold a different way, here's what you need to do to help that happen, right? And that is what can happen for you, Scorpio. So good luck this week. Let me know how it goes. Last but not least, Sagittarius. What do we got? Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm getting your oracle cards because I'm excited. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, what do we got? Okay. This is really interesting. Okay. I'm going off script a little bit. No, I'm not. Yeah, I kind of am. Okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. Check this out. At the beginning of the week, do I want to read these together? I'm going to read them after. Okay, sorry. We have the Lovers. This is needing to make a choice. Okay, at the beginning of the week, there's a choice that you need to make. And as you go through the week, the energy we have is the Knight of Pentacles. It's moving forward, but it's slow. It's like you're making the choice. It's not like, okay, I make the choice and move on. It's like you're taking the week. You just you're moving forward. You're going to make the choice, but it's taking the time, I think, to kind of reflect and see what the best choice is going to be, because it's a big choice. It's major arcana with the Lovers. And by the end of the week, we have the Star card, another major arcana, which is, this is what I call the wish card. Dreams coming true. This is a long-term thing. This is big. Something you really want, okay? This is what we're heading towards. So I think that's why with the Lovers card, you're like, this is a big decision I have to make, and it's going to affect this thing I want, okay? It's around this big thing that I want, so you are really taking your time this week. Under the Lovers, the card that came out is Energy, Fire Spirit. And you're like, it's not that you don't have the energy, it's like you're afraid of it. There's some fear here. You're a little bit afraid of the power that you're wielding. Oh, that makes sense. Because under the Knight of Pentacles, so as you're taking your time to do stuff, we have power. And the interesting thing is, you have two dragons. You have two dragons. Dragons they're mythical. They're kind of mystical. They are powerful, hence the Power card. They're wise. They're also like, they're no nonsense, but it's like dragon energy. To me, it's kind of aloof, okay? Like, a dragon isn't going to be like your pet dog. I know dragons aren't real. Dragons aren't real. Anyway, it's not like your pet dog where it's going to, be loyal and love you forever and chase you around and lick you and jump on you and stuff. Dragon's going to be more like a cat, right? And ignore you. Now, aloof, just there when you need them and not when you don't. They're not going to be around. And maybe even not anyway. But point is, the energy that I'm picking up for this is because we have this power card. This is saying to me, the aloofness of the dragon is you need to make sure that when you make this choice, it is something that you can handle alone. You alone can do. It's not that you can't have other people involved or around you, but you can't be relying on other people to help you make the decision or help you get through the decision. You're going to have to do this, okay? That was like a really weird message and download with that, but it was really cool. I want to watch this again and listen to it. Okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. Then when we get to the end of the week, that star energy, that dream, it's feeling really good because the card that came out under it is Spirit Guardian of Summer, and this is around expansion. This is the growth, the expansion. It's very Empress energy. Things go well once you make the decision, and it's okay to take that time because you have the energy. And then when you couple it with that dragon kind of power, put those two together, you can do anything. That's why the expansion comes out. You have a lot of potential ahead of you, but it's about as you make this choice is very precarious, okay? This choice is very, how do I want to put it? What's a good word for it? Oh, I don't want to sound dramatic, but I'm going to. Well, it's important, but it's like, it's a ride or die kind of question. Like if you make the wrong decision, the dream falls apart, right? I don't think the dream dies and it doesn't disappear, but it falls. But like if this is something you've put a lot of time and effort into already, you make the wrong decision, you may have to start from scratch again. It's that kind of energy that I'm feeling with that. So anyway, lots to think about, but yeah, good luck with everything. I hope it all goes well.